What's up, people? It's Dan HD here, and I'm back with another video about my sketchbooks. I'm gonna do another sketchbook tour. Uh, yeah, so I didn't really get a chance to go through them again. This is not, this is not in any order. These are just my old past stuff. Some are the years maybe all jumbled up. Some are newer, some are older, but who cares? They're just I'm just showing you this for fun, so to ease people back in my channel who are new. If you are new, welcome everyone from the internet, and if you're old, welcome back. But yeah, I'm gonna switch to the cell phone view, my cell phone camera. I need to. You know what's interesting? Real quick, I'm sorry to go off topic. I really need to get an arm, like an arm swivel. I really need to get that. So I'll probably be getting that in the future. I don't know when, but that'll definitely help with the overhead top view. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, switch over to camera view. Let's get started. All right, people. Hello, I'm back. Welcome to another tour. All right, let's get started. This particular sketchbook is actually very old. It's even probably hard to find mid sketchbooks anymore. But this is really good. This is a really good sketchbook for me to start out. Again, disclaimer: this is not in any order. Like all my sketchbooks are scattered, so I'm just gonna go through them. All right. This is actually very worn out. The first one is actually like this one actually is really cool because it has a pocket. It has a pocket to put like different different sort of like ideas and stuff. Like for example, this is reference for Isaac Newton. This is an Isaac Newton reference. I was actually starting to. I have a work in progress of him in his sketchbook. You'll see. It's actually really cool. Let me just put these back real quick. Forgive me. Sometimes these pockets are very hard to stuff things down and stuff like that. So we have that. That's the first. That's the first page, basically. Not the first page, but the first sort of pockets. Just pockets, not anything interesting. This is the first part of the sketchbook is crappy, so I'll just basically go along with that. This is just a tree that I wanted to sketch. Not anything important. This here is actually done in 2008, and this was sort of like notes I was trying to do, and like probably in the past or something for an assignment. It says this tree is in front of my neighborhood's house. It's not anything interesting. I use the style of techniques and various shading, and blah blah blah. Yeah, shading. This is not really good, but again, this is my early work. This is another early work of mine. This was done in 2008. This was focused on shading and like grayscale here. Again, some notes down here. This is just scrabble. Again, notes. I forgot where I was, but this is around 6 p.m. and this was done in also 2008. I quickly just rendered these. This one again is also done at another day, same time again, 6 p.m. Wasn't really any big deal focus any of that. Again, done in 2008. This is a plant. The plant was very dark, so I wanted to increase some of the shading here and stuff. You'll see that as well. Same time, 6 p.m. Uh, this is also done 2008. Basically, this is all done in the same year. Um, and these are just like, notes and sketches I had to do for like an assignment. Here's where it gets interesting. Here is this is really funny. This is like a cartoon. I wanted to do a pen and ink sketch of me as a cartoon. So uh, here I had a big afro back then because I had like really curly hair and stuff like that. So I wanted to draw me in like a funny caricature baggy style cartoon. So his me with the hair, he's me with the like baggy shorts, baggy clothes or whatever. So these are different styles of fonts I wanted to do with my name. I was practicing my signature and everything like that. This one's pretty cool. You'll notice the only bit of color here is right here, and the reason for that is because honestly, I don't have I don't have a reason. I just started to do that, and basically I did everything around in black and white. I don't know why, but this is a clown, probably going off of a reference, or this is probably off the top of my head. Just a clown. I think I got this from like a Juggalo or something. Like the references are like Juggalos or something. But this was like a exhaust. These two are like exhaust tips, and I wanted to draw flames coming out here. But this guy is like wearing baggy clothes. He has like a stick. I don't know why he's carrying a stick, but he's carrying a stick here. I was just basically the point of this sketch was I was heavily rendering shading and getting the gradation between like the folds of the clothes and the pants and the shirt, which is really nice. Here is the sketch I wanted. I was here basically here's the work in progress sketch of that same person, Isaac Newton, who I showed in the beginning of the sketchbook. I didn't finish it because I was lazy, and I didn't finish it. But I wanted to render the hair and just get the idea of rendering a hair and uh, focus on like the dimensions of the facial features and everything. Here is Here's some cool graffiti. I love doing graffiti back then. It was like really awesome. I love doing graffiti. And this is Surreal. Surreal is actually probably spelled with two R's. I didn't know how to spell Surreal back then. um, and yeah, this was just heavily focused on like rendering, shading, gradation within like uh within the text, the font, and making cool effects here and everything. This guy, I just wanted to incorporate an image with the text. So it says Surreal Expert right here, and here's an ugly looking face right down here, which is pretty cool. Uh, this guy, this guy's like a pirate, and I was thinking of, I was actually going off of Pirates of the Caribbean. This is not of anybody in general. You're probably thinking, the funny part is you're probably thinking Jack Sparrow. This ain't Jack Sparrow. This is, you'll probably, because he had the dual braids here on his beard. Um, but no, the face is completely different because I wanted to draw my own. I wanted to draw my own. What is it? I wanted to draw my own style of the portrait. Uh, it's not really detailed, but I focused on the teeth. The most detailed part is I focused on the teeth, and again, the hat is rendered and everything. The light source is actually coming down from this way. So so yeah, it doesn't look realistic. It looks more like a cartoon, but yeah, you get the point. This here is a bunch of just doodles and scribbles. Here is a speaker. Here's like a bat wing here. Here's like a tail flame here, almost. Actually, this is actually a flag. If you see here, this is a flag, and it says "In God We Trust." Um, The only reason I put that there is because I wanted to replicate what the reference was, and the reference was for like a dollar bill, something like that. I'm not religious. Don't ask me about that. But anyway, I just wanted to replicate what I saw on the reference, and It's kind of funny. I put hell wings right here, and here's a halo, and I want the shade in between the halo and the fire, the halos and fire and stuff like that. But that was just me back then. I was just doodling random ideas and sketches. This here is a reference for the dollar bill. You'll see the Illuminati thing, the aluminum thing here for the dollar bill, and this is also flamed up right here. Here are two wings and eyes dripping like blood here. It's pretty crazy. This is a banner of the American flag here, and I also wanted to incorporate like racing designs here. These are one of these, actually both of these are, I think, the icons or the emblems for the eagle, and the eagle is holding the arrows. So on this side, it's kind of interesting. This side is on fire. This one's basically like ice frozen over. And here's a dripping blood skull here and everything like that. Um, Again, I just thought this stuff was really interesting to draw. So I put it all together in like a really cool format and stuff. This was done in 2009. Here is here's Groucho Marx, and you're probably wondering who Groucho Marx is. Groucho Marx is basically he's part of the Marx Brothers. He is actually the leader of the Marx Brothers, and Marx Brothers are a legendary comedian group, or they're comedian brothers, and they focused on comedy heavily back in the day when they were strong at Broadway and doing live shows and stuff and making movies. Um, Again, Groucho Marx, you'll notice from the famous mustache here. But it's kind of funny. He's always like a lot of pictures you would see him smoking a cigar. So I wanted to draw him smoking a cigar here. It's sort of like a character of him almost. This one's funny. This one's me. I actually wanted to do this off of a reference I took of I did this way back when I was still living in Delaware. Um, and this was I just wanted to draw me in a funny looking gangster way. I'm not I'm not gangster in any way, shape, or form now. But back then I thought it was like hip and cool and stuff like that. So I wanted to draw me in like a hip, cool gangster fashion or whatever. You know, excuse me, with the sunglasses and the hat, and I kind of Mexican actually. But Here was the hair. I had a lot of hair back then and stuff. So when I wore the hat, basically all that hair went down. So here's shading and stuff. I didn't get to finish it. I was lazy about that. You'll see you'll see a lot of unfinished drawings in here because like when I get another cool idea, I quickly rush over and turn the page for another idea. So we'll turn the page right now, and these are various different types of styles of fonts for graffiti I wanted to draw. Um, I got inspired by Need for Speed Most Wanted. Ever you guys ever played Need for Speed Most Wanted, the original back in 2005, the 2005 version for PS2 and stuff? It was on multiple platforms, but the graffiti style was really cool back then for the font on the cover of Most Wanted, and I wanted to draw Need for Speed Most Wanted right here, and I wanted to draw a lot of different styles of graffiti, Disney, everything here. Basically, different. They all look the same, but different, shapes and sizes and stuff. It's really interesting. We all know who this person is. It's the Heath Ledger Joker, or the Heath Ledger's version of the Joker. And I just wanted to draw, like, this was all done in pen and ink. He's holding like a scroll down here. I don't know why, but he's also carrying a knife. He's like, "You want to know how I got these scars and stuff?" I can't do the voice, but um, you want to know how I got these scars and stuff like that. But uh, yeah, this is I really didn't focus on like shading, sort of, almost a little bit. You can actually see it's dark. It does incorporate shading, dark to light here, and I didn't get the not much detail in the pants, just the suit and his upper body. This one's weird a little bit because this is almost like a graffiti looking shark here. I didn't get to finish this either. Um, who is that guy from Evangelion? I'm trying to remember his name. But if any of you are otakus or anime lovers out there, me, I love anime as well. This is actually like the I think the face or the head. He doesn't really have a Fu Manchu, but I drew a Fu Manchu on him. Why not? But the eyes and the glasses and the hair and the face, he is Mr. Akari. There we go. Any of you know Shinji Akari and from Evangelion? Um, Mr. Akari is, of course, his father, and I wanted to show, render his face here, just do a study of him, and show him wearing a suit and old style clothes here. Here is Phineas and Ferb reference. Um, it's kind of funny. I kind of mixed different, I kind of mixed the style of Doug with Disney. It's kind of funny. I'm not supposed to do that, but you know, when I was a kid, I was like, you know what, maybe that'll look cool. It's not really cool now, but like maybe that'll look cool. So this is him smoking a blunt and all that stuff, which is kind of interesting. Um, and yeah, Phineas and Ferb. I think this is Ferb. Yeah, this is Ferb. This is Ferb. But you take off the hat. You got Ferb, which is the tall, slender guy with the green hair. Phineas is the other guy. And this is who's that guy? This is from the Penguins of Madagascar. Oh, Skipper. There we go. This is Skipper. Not really much shading going on here. Just a form and basically just a very basic form of Skipper from Penguins of Madagascar. Here we have different graffiti fonts again. This is the History Channel logo. This says Yo, and this says Watching. So Yo watching the History Channel. Kind of cool. Here we have some more cool looking fantasy elements here. Focus on shading and gradation here. I swear I love shading. Like I was addicted to shading because shading, all I had was like a mechanical pencil and stuff. So I love shading. If you haven't noticed from the whole book, but I wanted to draw like, any sort of shape or form. I just wanted to show a gradation of shading and give it a more realistic punch, more depth, give it more depth and shape and form to whatever I was drawing, which is really cool. Here's an eye. Here's another eye. Here's like a pharaoh's eye, Egyptian eye here. Here's a mouth, and in the mouth he's having a ball, and the ball is like very, very, very shiny, so it's showing a spark, kind of like a spark or whatever. When something pops, it's like pop, stuff like that. So I also wanted to incorporate there, here, and here. So that shows how shiny the material is. This is also other thumbnail sketches of what I wanted to do in my future projects. I didn't get to finish that, but these are some thumbnail sketches. This is like desert with a speaker and a skull. This is like a desert again with cactus and a tornado in the background. This here is like a cityscape. This here is like a sort of like a very wasteland desert area, but there's shiny balls here, and you can tell where the light source is coming from right over here because the cast shadows coming from the cast shadows over here, not over here. So this is also like a desert here, cactus and balls and mountains and speakers. I like speakers. I don't know why, but I like to draw and render speakers. Speakers have the circular sphere in the middle. It's really cool. Speakers and balls on top of the speakers and a skull here, and a black sun and mountains in the background here. So from these ideas here, I picked this one. Ta-da! So I picked this one, and I wanted to blow it up a little bit, but again, I didn't finish it. I was trying to draw something else with it up here. But we have the mountains, they have cactus. I didn't get really shade anything. This is just a general sketch of what I wanted to do. And come to the last page here, the last page. These are sort of like my own, these are basically my own original characters. I wanted to do something with them. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so I just wanted to draw and play around with, cartoons and, characters and stuff. So again, this guy's smoking a cigarette, whatever. This guy is a basketball player. This guy is a Jewish guy. He has a really long beard. This guy's a Jewish guy. I didn't get to draw the rest of his body, but three different personalities and three different expressions here in the face. So that was really cool. And we've come to the last bit of the sketchbook. And again, thank you for your time and patience for checking out my old crap. And yeah, again, this was another sketchbook tour from yours only, yours, I think how you say it, yours truly, Dan RHD. So again, I will be back with another tour from another sketchbook of mine. I have a lot more, so stay tuned. All right. I hope that was entertaining and educational, or vice versa, or anything like that. I hope that you got inspired, and I hope that you liked and enjoyed whatever it is I like to draw. Because as a kid, I was really all over the place with stuff, and I was really trying to experiment and do different things with shading and, cross hatching, pen and ink. I really like to draw in pen and ink and pencil. So, but I exclusively do digital now. I mean, I still gamble with traditional work, but mostly I do digital. But again, thank you for taking a small amount of time out of your day or night to watch my stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you, and I will be back sometime in the future. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Peace.